Hello, guys. Hi, everybody. I'm so sorry. I needed to do that. Hi. Welcome back to our freshly updated new podcast that we just launched recently, when we basically refill your cups with our thoughts. That's why we call it
Wanna Refill.
Wanna Refill. That's exactly it.
We are our hosts, Oliwia and Kacper.
Exactly. And your host as well.
Yes!
Our and your hosts. Okay, guys. So today, what's the topic? I guess manifestation, baby.
Finally, I guess we were closer and closer to manifestation in the first episode, in the second episode,
Yeah, we're
and
just
now
slightly touching it.
we got third episode when we step into manifestation.
Exactly.
So Olivia, what does manifestation mean to you?
To be honest, I'm not a big, maybe fan is it's a bad word. I am not a person who practices a lot. I used to read about it. I used to try it in my life. I think it kind of helped me once or twice. But in general, I think I don't have the biggest knowledge about it. I just know what you have to do, how it kind of works and stuff like that. But I'm not very into it. I'm not a person, when I like somebody, it's not like I'm going to manifest this person. Or if I really wanted something, I am more into working towards it to get it. But I completely appreciate it. And I really am so intrigued by the whole concept of manifesting. So what does it mean to you? Do you manifest, basically?
Of course.
You do? Okay.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes, I love in manifestation that it puts the responsibility of your life, of your goals into you. Yes, so basically you asking somehow yourself, to do something. And with some tools, you visualize your future. And by the way of visualizing, you getting much closer and closer to such a dream goal, or the perfect stadium of your life.
That's actually so funny that you said that you're kind of, by manifesting, you put the things that you do in your own hands, which I never consider manifesting to do. For me, manifesting was kind of putting it into the universe hand, or whatever you believe in it, or whatever you believe in. So for me, it was always a kind of shortcuts, so I will kind of just say a couple of things, think about a couple of things, and then it will happen, but I will actually not have to do a lot of things, which I don't think is completely true. But I think that at some point, I look at it this way.
Okay, so you think that manifestation is not...
It's not me.
The power of manifestation is not in you, but outside of you.
Exactly.
A praying to a god.
Exactly. And also, it's good that you kind of mentioned it, because I'm actually so curious about... Because, I guess manifestation is about getting what you want. And for me, it kind of stands in opposition to a lot of people who believe in God or whatever, when, they believe that God kind of gives you the things that you should have in life.
Or you deserved.
Or you deserve. Yeah, so it's but he has, let's say he has a plan for you. And then if you what if the things you're manifesting is not in God's plan for you or anything? I'm so curious about it.
Okay.
Because I'm thinking that, sometimes you're I really would like to get this job. I really would like to be with this person, or I really would like to, go there and etc. And then, if you're a believer, let's say, I'm really curious how people treat it. Is it just an addition that you can actually also do something? Or it is already written?
To be honest, I have no idea how to answer that, because I'm not a Christian person or Muslim person, yes, so I don't know how those religion works with praying, yes. What I know about manifestation, yes, is one hand you ask the universe to do something, but the outcome is that you have this feeling that it's on your hands, yes, that you feel the power to be able, yes, to achieve something, to do something, and to learn the way, the process, the journey of achieving things. And especially that with manifestation or manifesting, yes, there comes like some sort of, let's say, tools, yes, to upgrade it, to be closer to it. Do you know one of some of them?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Like, have you ever heard about like vision boards?
Oh yeah, okay. So I have. I mean, I have heard about the concept that you kind of
Yes.
put the things that you really want to happen to you.
Yes, it's actually like one of the tools that is used during the coaching, which is, I guess, so interesting that the same tool is part of manifestation. So basically at the vision board you put the pictures of your dream stadium after achieving something, yes? It can be like, after achieving some goals, yes? It can be like you in the next year, you in the next few months after doing some stuff. It's the way of manifesting when you putting yourself in the place you want it to be. And because it's visual, yes, it tells your brain that, look,
gives you the picture.
Yes, that's the place I want to be.
Yeah.
That's the place we will be soon. That's the place I am in June, for example, or in August. Yes, so during manifestation, you're also saying this specific, yes, your manifest, that you are someone. Let's go back to the idea from the first episode, yes, with reading books, that in the end of 2023, I've read 26 books. Yes, so that's something that I can manifest for myself. And I feel that, okay, like I'm the person who did it. And I've already started acting like person that doing it. That person that doing their habits. And person that is somehow grateful for, as you said before, like opportunity, the privilege to do it. The privilege with my time, the privilege with being able to get the book, yes. And being able to understand the book, because it's also the part of the way.
Yeah, I think this is a very good point, and also I think that something that you also mentioned is like you have to be specific with your whenever you manifest something.
Yeah.
It's not like I want to be famous and that's it. No, you have to kind of, I mean that's what I've heard, that you have to be like specific about what you want to achieve, when do you want to achieve it, or by which time or something like that.
Yes.
You want to kind of achieve it, because I've heard that you can kind of say, oh, I want to be, for example, very thin or very slim. You could be, but it's like you have your whole life for that.
Yes, and you also have to think about the way, because you can be thin, you can be skinny, but you can achieve it, for example, by some food problems, like eating problems. Yes?
Exactly. So it's like
bulimia or anorexia, which are like disease.
The very big problems.
Yes, and they can cost your health, your life.
So I think so I think we shouldn't say like you can achieve it, more like it can be caused by such very nasty.
Yes, and that's what's going to manifestation, that you have to be so careful, what you want and how you want to achieve it. And that's why it's so connected with goals, with planning, with the whole New Year goals, New resolutions, so something that we mentioned at the first episode.
Previously on. Exactly. How do you feel about, do you think that manifestation or praying, if we believe in somebody or something, do you think it can be kind of a source of certain damage that you can do to certain people? For example, how about somebody manifest something bad towards you, and for example praying or anything, like how about, like, because what's so funny, I recently I've asked my friend who used to be a very who used to be a Christian and believed in God very much, and I asked him because I was curious, like, how about somebody praying for us, for example, to die or to have
So black magic.
Exactly. I mean, I don't know, but I was like so curious because I know that people keep saying that, sometimes God listens, sometimes God does not listen, but maybe he has a plan or something. And I was like, how about, the devil or anyone who's there? And he actually told me, which is probably not a very pleasant thing to hear, but he told me that actually it can happen. And then like it's even more likely to happen because like the devil or anybody out there would like you to keep believing in him and stop believing in God, so that he gets you what you want, so that he makes you believe in him even more or something, which is a scary thought to be honest.
I have never focused at this part. Yes, at this part when you try to hurt people during your manifestation. Yes.
Yeah,
or you're praying. Like I will believe that it's like part of this not good part of, or this evil part of our souls, of our minds.
Yeah, but
And
I guess maybe some people would really like to use it for not so very good reasons or anything.
Yeah, but
like that.
it's also the question if it's part of some unknown power, like the God, the universe, of it's in us. Yes, if we believe in some sort of energy, some sort of God, of something
Spirits.
unknown. Yes, maybe that's true, but we don't know that. Yes, but if it's in us, we also have to be like quite
Careful.
Yes. We have to be also quite careful with that, because maybe someone would do the same for us. Yes, like karma.
I mean, of course, I think it's like you have to be like a good person. You are either like a good or a person. Like there's like you have to make your choice in like doing whatever in life,
Yes,
even like
sometimes you're a
manifesting.
good person, sometimes you're not.
Yeah, of course, of
Life
course.
is black and white.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking, because the thing that got me thinking about it was I keep like scrolling my Instagram reels because I am that person. It's not you, TikTok. And I was thinking that, I've seen a lot of videos, girls would be like, girls, I manifested like him, or him calling me, or him like, writing the name of a person, like, and put it like under the pillow, or like putting it in the fridge or something. And I was like, wow, that's a real devotion to it. And I was like, I'm not like quite getting the whole idea of that.
To be honest, at this point, I'm like, okay, but it's not hurting anyone. So why not? If you can feel like better, why not?
Okay.
Of course, it's like all about probability.
Yeah. And certain things that we don't have control over.
Yes, that's something is just independent for us. But maybe we can just believe it. Yes, maybe with some cases it's the only thing that we have to believe it.
Yeah, at some point.
Yes.
If it, just like you said, if it helps you, and if you,
Yes.
as long as you believe in it, I think
And
it will work at somehow
and
for
if
you.
not hurts you, not hurts anybody else, it's okay. It's nothing wrong with that.
I think so.
Yes, and if you get the idea of, if you're getting the idea of like planning your stuff and feeling more comfortable with your plans, with your goals, with yourself, why not? It's a perfect way.
Yeah.
If it's manifesting, it's if praying, because it's still like some kind of this monologue, yes? Monologue with yourself, with some kind of spirit, with some energy, with some God. Yes, so why not?
Yeah. I think it also at some point helps you understand you better, and your needs, and what you want in life, and what you don't want to do or have in life.
Yes, it's some kind of meditation, I guess. Yes, that you have the time with you.
Yeah.
You have the time with you, have the time to ask yourself, or ask,
dig deeper inside.
Yes, or ask the God, the spirits, or anything you believe in. What you want to be, if you want to be that, and maybe feeling that you have the help of the universe, of the God, will help you to achieve that. Why not?
Yeah, of course. Why not? Have you ever manifested anybody?
No.
Like romantically?
No. I'm more into like this manifesting with goals, with plans,
In
with
business
things.
as well.
Yes.
Yeah, we talked about manifesting, like how important it is in business, and especially as, for example, launching the podcast. I think it's like we've also had different conversations about
Like weeks of conversations.
yeah, basically, and about like manifesting and about wanting us to make it work, or like how are we going to like start, where,
Yes.
how. So I think it's also quite important. Even if it sounds, I don't know, because sometimes I feel like I kind of see it as a childish thing to do, and then I'm like, why? Like, what is the reason why I find it like
Yes,
childish
but
or
you know,
anything?
we have, like, as a society, yes, we think that everything is rational. Like,
Yeah.
it's not.
Mhm.
Yes, sometimes it's something that is not scientifically proved, but we believed in certain things because maybe it is true, maybe it's not. But if it helps us, why not? Yes, and we don't have to like use only the things that are scientifically proven, because maybe it's something that's better for us if we believe in something, yes, or if we don't know something, yes, that we don't understand some concepts, which will obviously like hurt us somehow.
Yeah, basically, I think so. Are you manifesting something right now, like on a daily basis?
Of course, but
Yeah.
I want to share it right now. I will share it if when I will done
Achieve
with
it, yeah.
yes, when I will done with my manifesting,
Yeah.
and I will achieve that, because it's so nice to see the results of your inner thoughts, and that you are the master of your life.
Yeah, and I'm also all for the kind of approach and like the let's call it like approach when you, unless it's like done, you don't tell anybody about it. That's what I did about that's what I've actually like applied this method or this approach when it comes to our podcast. Like we started doing it like weeks ahead, weeks before even like meeting in the studio.
Yeah.
And I was like, let me not tell anybody about it, like, and then like kind of make it happen. Then maybe at some point I would be like, hey, so this is a little thing that I did.
Yeah, like that's one of the approach.
Yeah.
Silence also, it's like you have the people around that doing the same stuff and can help you somehow.
Yeah, of course, of
and
course.
that's also a great approach. Yeah, but yeah, sometimes it's better just not to tell, and
you know, to be like, I think
surprise people.
Exactly, and be something like, hey, so now I can actually talk about it, because before, you know, if somebody asked me, so okay, so what's the podcast going to be about, and I was like, that's a very good question. let me bring this question up in a meeting when I have with my partner.
Yeah.
So that's so I you know, first of all, I wanted to have all the pieces like together, like to have this picture, and then I could actually like speak about the certain puzzle pieces instead of trying, you know, to connect the ones that did not belong to each other and be like, hey, let's figure it out like right now.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah.
So guys, if you want it, tell us in the comments at YouTube or at Instagram.
Yeah. You can share some tips.
Yes, tips
like
and what manifestation is for us. What does it mean for you?
Yeah.
And if you like this approach, and what tools
do you use?
Yes.
Because we mentioned the vision board, so maybe guys, you have some more useful ones, or just better, worse, or just different ones.
Just works for you, and you feel extremely comfortable with that.
Yeah. So let us know. Manifest for us uploading next week. We will too. Okay, guys, thank you so much for sticking with us. Make sure to tune in next week. And remember, if the things that we talk about is not your cup of tea, then you might as well just pour yourself one and enjoy and do something else. And refill that, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So cheers.
And
see you guys.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.